Hello, Dr. Coker here, and this is a guide to Halatali. This dungeon was introduced with a Realm Reborn patch 2.0, but it is not currently part of the MSQ. A lot of people run it though, as it is required for ranking up in your Grand Company, which in turn is required for player housing. Let's get started. The first boss is Firemane. This may be the least interesting boss in the game. All it does is stand next to a bonfire and cast fire on the tank until killed. He does nothing else. But when he's at around 60%, two gates nearby will open and small fire wisps called Demantis will start streaming through, flying straight to the bonfire. When they reach the bonfire, they explode and do minor damage to the group. They can be killed to prevent this, but it's really not a big deal. Occasionally, there are bigger flames called Noxious that come through, and they do much more damage when they collide with the bonfire, so they are worth killing. Other than that, just burn down the boss. Between the first and second bosses, 5 winches will have to be activated. They are all easily spotted along the way, but here are their locations. When a winch is clicked, it can either spawn lightning sprites, a gas bomb, or a treasure chest, so just keep an eye out. The second boss is Thunderclap Guivre. His room is mostly filled with shallow water, which should be avoided for the entire fight. The tank should pull him to the dry slope at the entrance to the room. Around 75%, he will run back to his spawn point, electrify the water, and spawn groups of lightning sprites. He will become invulnerable until all the sprites are killed, so burn them down fast. He will also cast Electrify during this time, which puts a circular AoE marker on the floor that players need to step out of to avoid damage. Once the sprites are dead, he'll return to the slope and let you beat on him until around 40% health. Then he'll run back to his spawn point for the same cycle again. After that, he'll return to the slope until killed. The final boss is Tangata. Seconds after pulling him, he will have a pool of lava at his feet and become invulnerable. Fire sprites will begin to spawn at the entrance, and once they are killed, the boss loses invulnerability. At about the same time, small fire wisps called Demantis will spawn from the bright torches around the room and fly toward the boss. These will do minor damage to all players when they collide with the boss. Similar to the first fight, they can be killed to prevent it, but the damage isn't all that bad. Tangata will also cast Fire Water while the pool of lava is at his feet, which targets a random player with circular marked AoE fire damage they can simply step out of to avoid. When there is no pool of lava present, he just does melee attacks. The pool of lava will come back when he's around 60%, but again, just kill the fire sprites to remove it. And that's it for Halatali. Have fun, and see you next time.